This is the closest we're ever going to get to the Jordan 1 Bred 85. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out there. Hope you're all looking after yourselves. Today we're reviewing the Jordan 1 Bred 85, a sneaker released for the 40th anniversary in 85 cut. So this is going to be apparently the closest you're going to get to a Jordan 1 Bred from 85. But before we look at the sneaker, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Go and follow the bro at 808 Kicks _ ATL. Go and show him some love and support, because he always comes and shows the channel love and support. And also, guys, please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast where we talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, and you can catch me wearing a wig as a judge on Sneaker Court or Public Opinion. But also, guys, do the amazing things that you guys keep doing to keep elevating, to keep growing, to keep developing, and to keep evolving, because I want you to win, guys. We all want you to win over here because you need to keep awesome. But talking about being awesome, guys, let's take a look at this Jordan 1 85 Bred. As you can see from the B-roll, guys, we're reviewing the Jordan 1 Bred 85 cut today, a sneaker that's celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Jordan 1, and everybody remembers the story behind Michael Jordan not being able to wear the Bred colorways or the actual airship Bred colorway before it actually moved on to the Bred colorway, which was basically banned by the NBA. And I think Nike had to pay Michael Jordan's fine for $5,000 at that time, which was astronomical at that time. But we wouldn't have that sneaker without that famous campaign, and it comes back 40 years to re-energize the Jordan 1, which is absolutely amazing in my personal opinion. 85 cuts are always more better, more stronger, more stiffer, basically a sneaker built to last. And the whole campaign with this actual Bred colorway is absolutely fantastic. The fact that they actually banned sneakers, gave citations to sneakers, blacked out sneakers on the internet, gave it that whole ban campaign. They don't want you to have this sneaker because basically it's been banned. I loved the whole campaign. It was absolutely amazing. Some people found it corny, but I found it absolutely on point just to celebrate the 40th anniversary of that Jordan 1 Bred. Absolutely amazing in my personal opinion. The campaign lived up to the hype, and apparently this sneaker was super limited. I don't know how true that is because Nike and Jordan Brand don't come out and say stock numbers, so you have to take that with a pinch of salt when you actually go for sneakers like this. I was able to cop about a week early. I got the win from the retailers this week just gone, and basically the sneaker's supposed to be coming out on the 14th. I actually picked it up on the 8th, which is a bit early-ish in terms of releases, but this release has been all over the place. In the States, it was supposed to be 23 stores that actually got this sneaker. The sneaker's not coming out on the sneakers app in the States, so it was actual pandemonium in the States to get this sneaker. But outside, it feels like it's a bit more easier to get. So I'm kind of dubious about that 10k stock or that 23k stock or whatever the stock may be, as long as you were able to get it. And this is why the hype is absolutely crazy for this sneaker. The last Jordan 1 that was super limited like this was the reverse varsity red Jordan 1 85 cut, which was the first sneaker that actually started this 85 range, which I was able to get back in the day. But I might do a comparison between the two to show you how it's evolved over the time, because stuff like this evolves continuously, so it'll be quite a good comparison. But without further ado, let's take a look at the box, because that's what we do on this channel, and they can then take a look at the sneakers, because the box is, hey, presto shabang, it is a basic Nike swoosh box, a Jordan 1 box. And shout out to the bro who actually kind of always gives me the details. Shout out to Scott Simpson, he always gives me some details. Basically, obviously you got the R here, there's supposed to be an R there. This is for the actual Nike, this is for the swoosh, which was missing back in 1985. And obviously it just says Air Jordan there, hasn't got the actual Jordan 1 or the 85, or basically when it was developed like all the other boxes. All it does say is Air Jordan there. That's what the box looks like, a little unique take. And also at the back, you don't get the wings actual whole logo, you don't get the Air Jordan at the top there, basically reminiscent about this whole development of the sneaker since 1985, because back when this actual Jordan 1 came out, there was no Jordan line, there was no actual Jumpman, there was no Air Jordan in terms of basically the development of the sneaker. It was just a Jordan 1. And also on this you get the affiliated writing at the bottom of the sneaker like you normally do with every single Jordan. And also on top of that you get loads of tissue paper in this, which is crazy because it is full of tissue paper to protect the sneaker and the 85 sneaker. And traditionally you get the stamp at the top of the box as well. That's what the box looks like. The box label reads this, and as you can see from the box label, that's what it looks like. That's how it should come, that's how it should be, guys, because it reads Air Jordan 1 High 85, because it's the 85 cut thick leather sneaker. It reads black, varsity red, white. That's the predominant colors of the Bred. Obviously we know the Bred colorway, black and red, and basically it is a US 11, UK 10, which is my size, so wait to the end to the on feet. And also on top of that it's an EU 45. The code on it is HV6674067. But if you were lucky enough to pick this up, congratulations to you guys. But if you're trying to get it on the resale market or the aftermarket, that's what it should look like, guys. Make sure it reads like that, make sure it looks like that, make sure it is like that. There's a lot of hype on these actual sneakers, so make sure it suits out and fits right, because basically you know UAs are going to eat this up, because there's going to be a lot of UAs, and Jordan 1s is the most actual UA sneaker. So if you can get it from the retailers, that's what I would expect you to do in the first place, to be honest, to get a legit pair. So make sure your box is real, make sure your sneakers are real, make sure you do your checks as well, guys. If you don't know, you can Google it to do your checks. It's easy as that. But that was the box, guys. Let's take a look at these sneakers. It's sneaker time, so hey presto shebang. And as you can see, guys, this is the review for the Jordan 1 Bred 85 High OG. Absolutely beautiful, and you can see that prominent red and black on the sneaker. And apparently with all the actual suggestions, this sneaker's gone through intensive measurements, dimension checks, absolute beautiful calibrations from the original to actually come back to the sneaker. So when you look at the sneaker, you can see the slope on the toe is different. We'll actually compare it to the 85 or the original 85 when I get the chance to later down the week, because I want to do that for you guys. But as you can see, guys, you can see the toe or the mudguard panel is shallower, which kind of brings it back to the toe. Even the cut on this is more of a 45-degree angle from the actual top toe back to the mid toe, which is different. It is very flat. So if you are wide-footed, or if you are actually going or long-footed, which is going to force your toes into the actual sneaker, I would advise you to go half a size up, if I'm honest. But if you got true to size, you should be okay. You should be okay. But that is very thin to the toe. It's very sharp decline from the actual panel to the toe, which is different. As you can see, also the fact that the actual 85 is basically slanted. It's way more shallower on the toe, and it just circles around, and it's way more shallower on the toe, so you get more of that exposure on the toe down, which is phenomenal. You see less of that toe guard and more of the actual toe on the sneaker, which is absolutely nice. And they actually have designed this to be a way more flatter toe for this sneaker. Also as well, what I did notice when I pulled it out as well, the actual midsole and outsole is narrower, not like a normal Jordan 1, because the normal Jordan 1 goes straight down. This is cut in. It almost looks like a wedge shoe. It almost looks like a sandal wedge shoe, which looks like the midsole doesn't really fit the actual Jordan 1. And this is like the original. This is exactly based on the original, so I wouldn't have thought they would have got this wrong, because it just suits the size. And if they did get that wrong, somebody's made a big mistake. But as you can see, guys, most of it is predominantly flat leather, very thick flat leather. This is gonna be the fullest grain leather you're gonna see on a Jordan 1 in a long while, because it's basically the best quality leather you can actually get on a sneaker in terms of Jordan 1s. And this is why it's hard, this is why it's stiff, and this is why it needs to have breakup period or breaking period. And then also you get two sets of laces. You get a black set of laces and a red set of laces like you normally do, but it's laced in like the old style, rather than actually being on in those like little panels or little boxes or lace boxes. It's just directly into the shoe, which I do enjoy. You can rip them out, put the laces in. I'm gonna have black laces. I like black laces on my actual Jordan 1 Bred because it looks better. I think it looks really sharp as well. It's just cleaner. Red laces are nice as well. I do enjoy them, but I think I'm gonna keep black laces with them. What you also get with this sneaker is just absolute thickness on the leather, it is just thick. As you can see, guys, look at the paneling on that, look at the actual cuts on that. It is just thick leather, which is fire. And I'm gonna enjoy aging this out because I've seen like really good quality Jordan 1s aged out and they look absolutely beautiful. This 85, even the reverse Breds I was a bit worried about in terms of wearing them. I'm still worried about wearing them. I think this leather is going to kind of crease in a unique way. I'm not gonna kind of tie them up really too tight. I want to have them loose lace. I want to ride in the shoe rather than a shoe ride, meaning crease up, which I think is going to be a better look for the sneaker. There's nothing better to me than this Bred colorway, and the Bred colorway for me is one of the best colorways on the Jordan 1. I love the Chicago, I love the red and white, but the black and red and the whole meaning behind the band is absolutely awesome in my personal opinion. You see in the midsole, it's just like a traditional Jordan 1, and also on top of that, guys, the insole is thick. It's not like a Jordan 1. It actually is like a reverse Bred 85 from the original because it is thicker, but it's not like a regular GR Jordan 1. You can see the whole 3 layers of this insole, which is kind of exposed at the front, and then you've got more of this thick insole, and you've got Chinese writing on the bottom of this. I don't know, to be honest, I call it Chinese. It could be Mandarin, it could be a different variation of dialect in China, but basically it does say, if you kind of stop this and if you kind of research this, it does say excellent quality, so it's been checked, it's been passed in the factories as well. Also on top of that, on the collar you get these codes, which is on the sneaker, which was originally on the sneaker as well, and it is actually on every single 85 sneaker, which means the actual size, which is size 11 UK. The codes on it is 240912, which could refer to the actual product number or the date, and I'm leaning towards it being a date because it kind of does say 240912, which means it's the 12th of the 9th 24. When you look at the production dates, it lines up with that. So if you do get that, make sure that actually does line up. And the XC at the back is the factory code from where it came from. It kind of usually refers to the factory code. That's the basically emphasis on that, so you can kind of work out where it actually came from. And that's the stamps that you normally get, or you normally used to get with Jordan 1s back in the day, and it actually kind of brings that back onto the 85, which is awesome. Red swoosh, everything about this is beautiful, and everything about the outsole is absolutely beautiful as well. And this time you do get to do 2 R's on this as well, unlike the box. Absolutely fire, great traction, one of the best tractions in the world with the Jordan 1. Absolutely beautiful, and this is just leaves beautiful footprints in sand and snow, and this is why I just absolutely love the Jordan 1. The Jordan 1 will never die. I'm gonna tell you this, guys, now. The Jordan 1 will never die. It will always live in sneaker history. And this is why I absolutely love this sneaker colorway and absolutely adore the band colorway. It is such a great colorway. Nothing more to talk about except for getting these on feet, guys. This is a super goal, 40th anniversary. Nothing more to say except for the fact that if you were able to get this, you were super lucky. Resale is about 300 to 400 at this moment in time. It's decreasing over the period because obviously last week it was £1,000 when we were told about the stock numbers. Now it's decreasing because it's more available. I think a lot of retailers that actually got this sneaker out early because I think there's more pairs than people are saying there are. They actually went crazy today when I'm recording this. In the UK, it went absolutely crazy. First come, first served, got ran down. I was able to pick this up from Offspring. Shout out to the people at Offspring. This is just a beautiful, beautiful rendition of the OG. The fact that they measured the OG 85 and brought it back into real life, into an 85 cut, which is supposed to be as close a cut to the 85 original colorway, original silhouette, is amazing. And this is why I think this sneaker is phenomenal for the storyline, for the campaign, for the release. And even though it was limited, a lot of people were able to get these, which is fire, and I respect that from Jordan and Nike brand. This was supposed to be happening. This is how you bring back hype, and this is why everybody went crazy for this Jordan 1 Bred 85. I love it, absolutely dope. It's still coming out next week. Get your raffles in, guys, because it's going to be a crazy one. Put your raffles in all the places you know it's going to come out on the 14th of February, because you know this is going to go and disappear, because you know you need to get this as ASAP before the resale goes sky high, when people either realize there's too many pairs, or either realize there's too less pairs and it drops. So I would just either get it on retail or wait for it for another next couple of months to see how it kind of fluctuates, and it's important that you monitor the market, guys. That's what I'm gonna say about this sneaker. But like I do on this channel, I'm gonna give you a front perspective, gonna give you a booty action back perspective with that strange non-hourglass on this, that lateral side, that medial side, and that beautiful outsole, giving that 360-degree rotation. Make sure it's on your feet, make sure you keep hitting the streets, and make sure you keep bringing that heat. Bang, bang, and bang. What a beautiful way to start 2025. And this is like, I think, my 5th sneaker, so I might do a catch up of the last 2 months or the last 6 weeks of 2025. But that was a review for the Jordan 1 Bred 85 cut OG high. Beautiful sneaker, and I'm so blessed and grateful to get this sneaker in my rotation. So I forgot to mention that this actual 85, like every other 85, comes with this little pamphlet which gives you all the detail, all the breakdown, all the technique you need to know about the Jordan 1, which is phenomenal. It always comes with this, with actual Michael Jordan doing the actual Jumpman sign, which is absolutely dope, absolutely fantastic, guys. But for me, TJ at Love Good Customs, thank you for tuning in, thank you for always coming back, thank you for always showing love and support. But for me, TJ, hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year, and hope you guys cop the sneakers you like, because you deserve to get the sneakers you want. For me, TJ at Love Good Customs, peace out for now, guys, and peace.
I just discovered Crown, the iced coffee, kind of turned up in her right now, you know what I'm saying? I swear I'm the truth. I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just throw up the deuce. I swear I'm the truth. I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just set fire to the booth, the chosen one like Luke. I spread my wings, I'm still in love like Troop. I ran myself full circle like hoops, bobbing, weaving through the traffic like coops. Underrated on the pavement like some high-tech boots. Take my aim at the game and I shoot. Missed the target by a measure, now I do it for pleasure. Ain't no rush, I can pop off at my leisure. It ain't on me, boys in me, so I won't lose my clever. Plus I'm straight, I ain't hurting for cheddar. That's an old school reference, got a real shit preference. I come at you with deference, I ain't studying you stepping, I don't care what you reppin'. I'm west side to the death end, I'm A-Town, ain't no guessing. Nothing more, nothing less, ain't gon' ask for no blessing. I come through with the wrecking, I'm low-key, no suspecting. You won't know there's no weapon, I'm wide awake, you been sleeping. I unsended the message, if I do miss some betting, it's on me, bring that check in. Boy, I swear I'm the truth. I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just throw up the deuce. I swear I'm the truth. I swear I'm the truth. I keep trying to tell them, but it ain't no use trying to convince these niggas, even though I got the proof. I just set fire to the booth.